Hi, thank you for coming in. Before we get started, I just want to go over a little bit of paperwork with you. This here is the informed consent and HIPAA form that you signed earlier. Copy for you, copy for me that we'll go over before we get started. Uh, so I am a practicum intern currently working under supervision of my supervisor with the Shasta County Board of Education. So I would report directly to them. I receive some of my training to them. So while I do have training in therapy, I am not a licensed therapist yet. However, I am licensed and okayed to practice therapy in the state of California currently under their supervision. With that in mind, there are some considerations of privacy, I understand. While you may be aware of some of the HIPAA stuff that you signed, I am not able to share in excess of information with anyone except for my supervisor, as I have to learn from them and get their advice on how to properly treat in order to take care of you as best I can. I have to talk to them. So while the HIPAA laws protect you from me sharing past, present, future records or personally identifiable information with anyone outside of this office, I do have to report to them and sort of speak with them about you and a little bit about your situation in order to take care of you as best as we can. Um, that being said, everything that we say in this room is completely private. There is nothing that I can share with anyone outside of here, except for if you are a danger to yourself or others, or if there was any instances of child, elder, or dependent abuse. I am a state mandated reporter, so I would have to let my supervisor know, and actions would have to be taken if that were the case. As far as our relationship in here, you're welcome to share anything with me. I'm not able to be your friend outside of this office, or as much as we will become close. I'm your therapist first, which means I have a duty to take care of you in here. So I will respect your privacy outside of this office. I won't, you know, come to you in the street and say hello. Do you remember me from our sessions and stuff like that? And I kind of expect the same from you, just in order to keep yourself safe and our lives separate. But that doesn't mean I don't want us to be close. Uh, Also, before we get started, I just want to talk a little bit about the benefits and risks of therapy, um, because we are going to be kind of digging up some of that stuff from the past and talking about some problems. This can get emotional, and sometimes I might ask you to recall some painful memories, or you may even feel some bad feelings afterwards. This is a part of the process, and it is, the hope that we're not just putting you through this to make you feel bad, but in order to provide growth and get you to where you need to be. Um, it is entirely possible that throughout treatment, your symptoms could get worse before they get better. But just know that it's my job to make sure we get you to where we need to be. And there is even a future in which this doesn't work out and this doesn't help you. If you feel as though, we aren't a good fit, or you don't feel heard, or maybe you want to try with another therapist, I am more than happy to refer you to someone else in order to get you the treatment you need. I'm no one's last stop, and growth takes a lifetime. So I'm with you as long as you'd like. Um, that being said, the only way that I will terminate therapy with you is if, one, you no longer need it, which would be excellent and is always the goal. If you threaten me, I also will consider terminating therapy, just because I have to keep my own safety in mind as well. And because we are a free service, there is no worries about you not paying or any issues with insurance for us to consider. I think that's all. Do you have any questions for me about the forms that we've given and some of the things that we've talked about? No, shaking your head. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for coming in, and I really appreciate your time.